Great, let's bring those feet back together. Let's hold on to the ankles this time and open the chest. And just take some deep breaths in here. And with this pose, you're focusing on opening two different parts of the body. You're focusing on opening the inner thighs as well as the chest. So just try to be mindful of both of those. Let those legs fall towards the ground. And bring those legs back up. Let's come over onto hands and knees. And let's step that right foot forward. And we're going to lift that left leg up into a little bit of a lunge. We're opening through the IT band, the side of the leg. And just take some deep breaths here. And then slowly this left quad in front of the hip. And then go ahead and let's switch sides, left foot forward, and then lift that right leg up. And then let's drop that right knee down. Come up and just gently press against that left leg. And then come back. We're going to come down onto our bellies and just work on opening the front of the body and the spine a little bit here. So let's just place those hands, palms down on the floor, and just push the upper body up. And just try to keep the shoulders relaxed. And then let's come back down. We're going to move the hands back to the chest level and just come up. You can keep your elbows bent here. To come into the full cobra, you just straighten the arms and keep the neck nice and soft. But if your spine is not flexible for that right now, stay with the elbows bent and just take some deep breaths. Anywhere in between is fine. And then let's back onto the knees. Come back onto the toes. Come into a child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Let's just come up onto the elbows, back to the hands and the knees. And we're going to come all the way down on the back. And we're going to open up the front of the body by a bridge. So let's go ahead and place those hands on the floor, palms down, and lift the belly, the pelvis, the legs off the ground. Relax the shoulders into the floor. And slowly lower back down. And just gently hug the knees into the chest. Nice deep breaths. Slowly bring the feet back down. Let's go ahead and come back up into a bridge pose, placing those hands against the floor. And just get a little. Slowly come out of this. Release back to the ground. Bend those knees in towards the chest again. Let the shoulders relax towards the floor. And then slowly release and roll yourself back up to sitting. We're going to do a beginning version of side planks on each side because these are really good for opening as well as strength building. And so they really require a lot out of your core. So we're just going to take it one baby step at a time here, okay? So we're going to start, it doesn't matter if you're on your left or right side. And we're going to keep, I'm on my left, so I keep my left elbow down. And I keep my right hand in front of me for support. And then I just lift the hips up. Now I'm going to show you, this is kind of the entry way to do it. If this is pulling too much anywhere, you can keep that bottom foot or bottom leg on the ground and keep that right leg extended over top. So play around with it a little bit and see what feels better for you. Okay. And then once you decide if you're going to stay here or come all the way up, try to extend that right arm up. And then very slowly lower back down. And this is one that takes a lot of work, not just in your core, but along the sides of the body, the transverse abdominals, and it's sometimes it's a little bit different than we're used to working the abs and the obliques. So if you're a little bit shaky or it's intense in the beginning, it's normal, okay? Same thing on this side. Start keeping that left hand down, kind of lift the pelvis and hips up. Try it out this way, and then if you would rather, keep that right knee bent on the floor and come up that way, or lift both hips and try to extend that left arm up. And then very slowly lower back down. Nice. Now, when we do the planks, we'll eventually be holding them longer and adding in a little bit more movement with them. But for now, even if you just practice those, a couple times a week, just to get your body kind of used to that different movement. And let's go ahead and extend that left leg out. We're going to take that right leg over the left. We're going to bring the left arm around to that right knee, gently squeezing the leg and arm together, and just reach behind with that right hand. And then come back to center. And we're just going to let this right leg stay where it's at and walk yourself down over that left leg. And then come back up. Go ahead and switch sides. Right leg out, left leg crosses over. And remember, if you can cross over, you can keep the foot on the inside of the leg. That's perfectly fine. Hook that right elbow around the knee and reach that left hand behind you. And come back to center. And then that left leg bent and come down over that right leg. And with these, you don't need to come very far down either. Just when you start to feel a stretch in that leg is where you want to stop. And then slowly come back up. We're gonna go ahead, come back down onto the back. And this time we're gonna extend that left leg out, bend into the chest. Keep that left side planted. And we're just gonna take the right hand onto this right knee and just rotate the leg a few times. Just go at your own pace. When you're doing this, try to make it as big of a circle as you can. So when you come down towards the floor, you want to try to lower that leg as far as you can down while you're still keeping this left side grounded. Okay, so let's just do a few more of these, really opening up the hip flexors. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to elasticity in the hip for you to get a little bit deeper stretch on these. And then come back to center. Let's take the left hand to the right knee and bring it over the body to the left. Letting that right arm drop open. And come back to center. Squeeze that knee in one more time. And then let that right leg relax. And we're going to do the same thing with this left side. So just take and hold on to that left knee and just do your circles to this side. Same thing, trying to get that left knee as close to the floor as you can. Let's do a couple more. And then let's go ahead and open that left leg up to the left. And come back to center. Take that right hand to the outside, bring that leg over to the right. Back to center. Let's hug that left knee in one more time. And release. And let's keep both feet on the mat. Walk the feet there. And just let the legs drop open. Keep the hands on top of the belly. And just focus on opening the legs, the hips, keep the shoulders down. Just start to focus on your breathing. Let the hands and let the belly empty. And then let's just let the arms drop open to the sides and slowly extend both legs out. And then just tune in to your breath and your body. And just focus each breath to any area of the body that you're feeling tension in or is tight. And just relax the toes. And relax up through the feet. And relax the legs. Relax the hips. Relax the belly and up through the chest. Relax the shoulders. And relax out through the arms. Relax the hands and the fingers. Relax up through the neck. Relax the muscles of the face. Relax the eyes. And just breathe. And then very slowly begin to move the fingers and the toes. And then very slowly start to bend the knees. And go ahead and roll yourself up. And let's come back into a simple cross-legged pose. Eyes closed, back nice and straight. Let's take a nice deep breath in, bring those hands up. And exhale, release. And bring the arms back up, reaching up through the fingers. Back to the heart right today.